Where to buy a business? I get this question quite a lot here on my channel, and today I made this video to answer it for you. So basically there are two main platforms where you can list and sell or buy online businesses. One is acquire.com and the second one is flippa.com. And I want to show you flippa.com today because it's quite easy to handle. And so let's go ahead and see what we can do on Flippa. Before we start, really important, you will find the link to Flippa down in the video description. Please go ahead and click on it. It will directly take you to the right page. And at the same time, you're helping me on my channel to grow because I might get a commission when you purchase a business via Flippa. So thank you a lot. Just click on it and you will land on this page here. And it says it's the #1 platform to sell online businesses. And they're specialized in websites, SaaS businesses, so software as a service, or Amazon businesses, e-commerce businesses. But you can also sell your blog or your YouTube channel or your social media account. And you can also sell your domain. So everything you can pretty much do online. Also apps, so Android apps or iOS apps. So just go ahead and see what kind of businesses you are interested in. The trending ones are, of course, SaaS, because the metrics are always nice in SaaS because you have a high margin in SaaS, but also Shopify shops are quite nice and Amazon businesses, of course, as well. And they proud themselves with over 100,000 online acquisitions globally. So they do transaction globally, which is quite nice. They are not only focused on the US. And here they ask you what you would like to do. You can either buy and sell end to end, so you are directly connected with the seller and do it yourself with, of course, expert advisory and brokerage from flippa.com. But they also have quite a box of tools which will help you to get the deal done. For example, the payments, they do it themselves with Flippa payments or escrow. They can also help you legally with all the contracts, but they can also finance you. So when you buy a business, of course, sometimes you don't have the full amount of cash with you, so they help you finding a finance company and they give you the money. And of course you can have an insurance, because with every transaction of course comes a certain risk because it's online and globally. So you can buy an insurance to have your back there, and they also help you with verification and assessments. So yeah, but we don't need this right now. I just wanted to show you that they are quite professional with their deals here. So they are a platform just for listings, which you can directly then purchase, but they are also a platform helping you with the merchant acquisition and getting the legal stuff, the finance stuff, and everything else done. So let's go ahead and see what we can buy. So I want to buy an online store, let's say on Shopify. So I can just click on it and now it will give me a list of Shopify stores. And it's quite nice that it's actually like an Amazon feeling. You can just go ahead and browse through the listings and buy your next business. So you can have here all your filters, what you want. For example, here e-commerce, of course, and we don't want apps and YouTube. So we just let this deselected. And then you can see what kind of Amazon stores or e-commerce sites are available. For example, this one is an e-commerce site in home and garden niche, and it's based in the United States. They have trademark registered and their revenue is 1.84 million in revenue. The forecast is 2.2 million. It's basically Meta Ads store, so they probably are big on social as well. And here you can see the net profit per month, which is 40,000, so roughly 480,000 per year. And then you can do the math, what's their profit margin. And most importantly, this is their selling price. So here you have 1.1 million they are asking for. This is the asking price. And on Flippa, you have two ways to buy a business. Either you can directly set the asking price and purchase from them, or they will have the auction system. And here it's reduced. So you can see they started with 1.75 million and now they reduced it to 1.1 million. So not too many people seem to be interested in that. And it's also sponsored, so they're kind of pushing the listing up. So let's go through and see which kind of listing are not sponsored. I have a feeling that these are the better ones. And yeah, down here you have Skull Jewelry and they're asking 330,000 for it. And you can see the revenue numbers here. And then if I would be now interested in it, I can just click on the listing and see what kind of stuff they're selling. So they seem to have a YouTube channel and they sell like rings and earrings and yeah, some, let's say, gothic stuff in a way. But most importantly, just take a look at the numbers. So they're selling here via Shopify, use Stripe and PayPal, and you can see they have 650K in inventory, over 100,000 social media following. So it's a legit business. businesses, and their monthly profit is 20,000 and the profit margin is 89%. So of course you need to verify all that. And of course it's not always about numbers. It's also about the type of business, and if you as a buyer are comfortable with this niche and maybe you have some expertise in it, and then you are most likely to buy it. Because for example, I wouldn't buy like online shop with rings, bracelets and necklace, because I don't know the audience. I don't know this kind of stuff like skull rings and skull earrings and stuff like that. So I don't know who are buying these kind of items. But yeah, just to show you like the main listing here. So you also see the seller, and it has like a check mark here. So it's a legit seller, and you can see the revenue and expenses in QuickBooks. So yeah, it's quite transparent what you can see. And you also see here on SEMrush their authority score, their domain rankings, how many backlinks they have and how many keywords they're ranking for. So if one of their channels to acquire customers is SEO, this might be very vital numbers to know. And yeah, just go through. These are the listings, and we can check out one more maybe. Let's go back and see like a SaaS business, for example. I would be interested in buying a SaaS businesses. Yeah, I don't go back now. So just click on the link in the description again. It will directly take you to the right page, to this one here. Then you can click on SaaS. Now we hopefully just see SaaS businesses, general knowledge, SaaS business. And here you can see the asking price. For example, this business is not as open about it. This is because they show you the revenue numbers and what they do, what their profit is. And of course, this can be also quite interesting for competitors. That's why you have to sign an NDA before. So you can just say, okay, I signed the NDA agreement that I don't tell anyone about the business. Or you can just buy Flippa Premium, and then you automatically have an NDA and you skip the queue of NDA signers here. And you can directly see the type of business you are buying here. And yeah, they also blurred out more specific information here. So you would need to go ahead and sign the non-disclosure agreement, and only then they will show you the type of business. And you can always go ahead and just contact the seller or make them directly an offer. If you want to purchase this one for 1.5 million, for example, you can just make the offer, and the seller himself or herself can decide whether or not they want to buy it. And yeah, this is Flippa. It's a good platform with SaaS businesses and e-commerce businesses on Shopify, Amazon, or even social media accounts. There's also acquire.com, which is also the largest marketplace to buy and sell profitable online businesses. You can also check this one out. There you can also buy businesses. But if you want to try out Flippa, as I said, you will find the link down in the description. If you click on it, you really would help my channel to grow, because I might get a share of the deal you might do from the Flippa fee. So to be transparent there, thank you a lot if you use the link. And if you have any questions, just leave it down in the comments. If you're down there, give it a thumbs up, and we see us in the next video. Bye.